sleep issues with people tends to look like think of like a hose outside. Let's just say the hose is outside and there's a small leak. You realize there's something wrong with the seal, but it's kind of outside, it's far away from the house, and there's just a little bit of drip. Every time you go out to the hose, you can see that like there's some condensation there, but it's not flooding your backyard. This is what I would kind of call the beginning stages of issues when it comes to sleep. I feel like people know that there's something wrong, but it's nothing crazy, and as a result, oftentimes action is not taken. It's just kind of people are aware. And then I would say, think of this picture almost like your sink in the kitchen. If you were to go put the trash can underneath the sink and you were to look down and you saw like the wood underneath your sink, just wet or a drip coming out of the faucet, pretty sure most people would start to possibly take action. And this is kind of what I think tends to happen later on when sleep issues are left kind of untreated, and that people start to worry. The issue is, how long does it take to go from the outside, basically the sink, to the inside when it comes to leaking or water condensation? Because for some people that might be 5, 10, even 20 years before things get bad enough. But how much long-term health has been lost in the process as a result of that? When we think about like our bank account, right? Like if we saw, in a matter of a few days, we hadn't checked our bank account, and then all of a sudden we had fraud. We had all these little charges for $1.26 from all these unknown places. If someone started stealing a few bucks a day from our account, pretty sure most people would get on the phone and make sure that was resolved immediately. Whereas when it comes to our sleep, like how come that's not the case? And, thinking back to myself when I was younger, how important this is, I think that's really important, because understanding as I've gotten older how much it plays into all of our long-term health and, what tends to happen as a result of years and years of not taking action. And those are things that tend to build up in the body that we can't go back and undo. So oftentimes some of this stuff that started out as a small leak has now turned into some type of chronic situation in our body, type 2 diabetes, or maybe our hormones, or maybe someone's trying to get pregnant, but they can't. These are all little things that start to occur as a result of sleep being kind of untreated for years, yet most people don't take action.